Coach Stefan tonight against Army West Point, just your initial thoughts.
I think we gave a really valiant effort to make a good comeback in the beginning of the second half. I think we're working on our mental game for the finishing off in the fourth quarter. I think that's our next stage for our development, and that's something we're focusing on.
You talked about the valiant effort to get back. You got some good shots, I thought, in the fourth quarter, and is that a confidence in a sense that you talked about in the locker room? Did the players think, hey, we are so close, we are there to be able to turn this 0-5 away?
Yeah, I mean, I think, statistically you look at it, we have to make a few more shots, but we're shooting 46% from the field. So that's overall for the game not bad. But it's, again, making defensive mistakes, 2 in a row, the same mistake. We got to make sure that we correct that mistake so we don't make 2 in a row. And just taking ownership, knowing that defense matters. So when we get stops, and that creates some turnovers for us, and it gives us some momentum to make some runs, we can't be satisfied like, oh, well, we got some offense and we're good enough, and we give it up back on the defensive end. We got to take some pride in our defense, and our team knows that.
On the mental side, what are some things that you can do to try to get that next step going here for these last couple regular season games and the postseason?
Yeah, it's tough. I think from experience, what I've learned is that, unfortunately, it is experience. You have to go through it to get to that stage. But again, we're running out of time with some of our upperclassmen. I want to have that experience for them, and we're talented enough to do that. So that's the frustrating part for us as a coaching staff. I think we're trying to have some team meetings off the court. I think that's more important than practice for us right now. Just making sure we're communicating with each other and making sure we're over talking on the court as well.
Coach, this happens at Colgate and then here as well. You have 9 free throws in the fourth quarter. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think that kind of goes hand in hand with what we just talked about with making the same mistake multiple times in a row. So, we have really intelligent coaching staffs that we're going against, our opponents, and then they find a weakness and they're going to keep going at the same play until we adjust, and we have to make our adjustments a little bit faster.
Quicker turnaround than normal, having to play on Tuesday. Now you have an extra day. Are those conversations going to be going on? Are you going to be doing anything, watching the games tomorrow maybe after your practice, with the team? I don't know.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea. I haven't even got to that stage yet. I'm still, in the somewhat just, trying to figure out what happened a second ago. But yeah, I think those are the things we're trying to work out. I don't think it has anything to do. I mean, we have the skill. We know we have to execute a little bit better. But it really comes down to like how bad do we want it. If there's a loose ball, Army's diving on the ground. Are we just reaching with our fingertips? Or are we getting in there and mixing it up? That kind of stuff. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Anna.
I thought you guys, the master a couple times ran after